Aloha Capricorns, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of August 2019. So today we are going to be looking at your overall theme for the month of August. This gives you kind of the overriding energy of the month, so something to keep in mind. And then I'll be drawing some cards from this deck to give you sort of the nitty-gritty, more of the details about what's happening for you this month. And then we're focusing on life changes. So a lot of people are going through changes in life, big or little, doesn't matter. And I was guided to use this butterfly deck this month to give you a little bit more wisdom and guidance around the changes that are happening in your life. And then lastly, I have drawn a card for you, your animal totem, if you will, for this month, your animal helper, and I'll share that with you at the very, very end. So I want to share something a client of mine pointed out this morning to me, actually, and she indicated that she generally always watches my readings, right? So she watches them every month at the beginning of the month. But this past month, she decided to actually watch it at the end of the month again. So watch it a second time. And when she did that, so when she originally watched the reading, she's like, it didn't really make a lot of sense to her, whatever. But then when she watched the reading at the end of the month, she was like blown away by how accurate things were for her and what had all transpired for her in that month. So her recommendation to you is to watch it twice. So watch it at the beginning of the month and also at the very end of the month. And that is a way to just really see what is coming to fruition, right? And to see how things play out. Because, oftentimes we get it in our head, like when I give some sort of guidance or share something with you, you're like, oh, well, that's never going to happen that way. Well, it might not happen that way, but it might happen in a different way for you, right? So it's great to look, do sort of that hindsight is 2020, look back on the month and see how things sort of played out for the month. And then after I do the reading, so that's going to all happen at the very beginning here. After I do the reading, then you'll see another video pop up, and that's going to share a lot more about my Maui retreat. So I'm doing a retreat here on Maui in November. It's going to be straight up amazing, life-changing for everyone that comes. So if you're feeling a call, feeling guided, or just really are interested in learning more about Maui, check out the next video after this one. All right, let's get started. Your theme for the month is Knight of Earth. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. And this is a month to put your nose to the grind. Time to buckle down, time to get things done. Really great time to honor the commitments that you've made. So if you've promised to do something for someone, take care of that this month. If there's work that needs to be done, really getting that focus and getting things accomplished. That's really, and I think it's a great thing for August also, because then you're getting yourself set up for, sort of that last quarter of the year. September, October, November, December, that's the last quarter of the year, right? So getting things done this month in August will help set you up for that success for the rest of the year. Let's see what else we've got going for you. And I'm doing something new on my IGTV, and also, oh my gosh, look at all that green. I'm doing something new that I just am feeling called to mention. It's a thoughts and things is what I'm calling it, and I basically do a video every day, and it's just kind of like whatever's coming up for me. So if you don't currently follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I would encourage you to choose one of those and follow me on there as well, because these are really short, quick videos. On IGTV, they have to be 10 minutes or less, so they're always going to be 10 minutes or less. Typically, around the 5-minute mark is usually what I do. Sometimes they go a little bit longer, sometimes they're a little bit shorter. And it's just, I'm providing a lot of like little nuggets of how I navigate life. So I think it's really helpful to see sort of the nuts and bolts of how do you navigate your life when you're spirit led. So it's a you know, some good things to take in or take away from there. And there's links on my page here that you can link to connect to my IG and I think to my Facebook here as well. So you can just click the link there and follow me, right? Okay, so you've got a lot of green here, which green is very grounded energy. This earth energy is very grounded. So you're going to feel very grounded. You're going to feel very, that's actually going to help you with focus this month when we have that sort of grounded energy that does help you with focus. And it's also sort of a caretaker energy a little bit too. So earth energy is kind of, think of Mother Earth, like wanting to take care of people, take care of things. So that's kind of the energy that's coming in. And then, of course, green is, the wood energy is about growth, right? So it's green is the color for wood, the element of wood in feng shui, which is about growth and possibilities and opening up. So you've got both the earth energy, because the cards are earth cards, but then also this green, which is more of the wood energy. And then one fire. So you got all this, which is actually a pretty good combination. So very grounded, and then you also have a burst of action. So Ace of Fire is the card that's coming up for you here. Fire cards are all about passion, about action, also relates to your fame, your reputation. There's a new opportunity that's coming for you this month, and you're going to be excited about this. It feels like it relates to your career, right? It's something related to your career, and it's also giving you sort of this push or this nudge to make changes in your life. So it's this opportunity, this endeavor, this whatever's coming in for you is going to sort of push you to make changes that you've been wanting to make for a while. So it'll be really, really good for you. And then we have the Ten of Earth coming in for you. Earth cards, again, how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. This is a happy family life card, so we really like that. It is about enjoying the little luxuries in life, the little beautiful things in life. And, you know, I think when we focus on the daily, on the moment, on things that we appreciate, that we enjoy, that we have gratitude for, that just expands all of those things so much, right? So I've been doing gratitude journal or a gratitude jar. I've done all kinds of different things with gratitude over the years, but I've been doing it for a long, long time. And it does help me to think about, like, okay, what am I grateful for? Even the first thing when I wake up in the morning, what am I grateful for today, right? In this moment, what am I grateful for? And then we have the Three of Earth coming in, which is, I always feel like, about creativity and collaboration, okay? So this is about bringing your brand of spice, your brand of creativity to a group. And a collaboration could be just you and one other person, could be a work team, you know, whatever that is. It brings in, when each person brings in their own brand of creativity and thoughts and ideas, it really makes the whole so much better. So it's opening up to that. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we have for your life changes this month. And life changes don't have to be huge earth-shattering things, right? It can just be like little areas of your life that are changing or shifting. And as always, with change in general, it's great to go with the flow. I used to be someone that never liked change, that just would fight it tooth and nail, kind of. I remember that one instance when I was working, I used to work in insurance claims for many, many years, almost 17 years, and we switched from paper. We had these paper files, so literally we would handwrite all of the notes about whatever was happening with the claim. And so these files would be like huge, thick, right? And they shifted from that to an online system. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. I'm going to hate this, right? And I just thought of every excuse why it was going to be terrible and, you know, all of that kind of stuff, right? And of course, you know, as it turns out, like everything is digital now, so you're just never going to find, you know, and it obviously saved a lot of trees, not having all that paper in the file, saved file space, all kinds of different things that were good with it. But And it was faster to type, of course, much faster to type than it was to write everything out by hand. So, you know, change is good. So embracing change is good also. All right. We have the adult children coming up, which indicates to me that there's something going on with your adult children. I also read children as pets. So this might be related to your pets as well, and something related with them, just some sort of shift or change in their life that is somehow going to impact you, or that you are going to be called to assist them with, right? So just being open to help them in whatever way feels best for them. So it's not about like shoving your advice down their throat either. It's about like, how can I be of benefit to you? You know, maybe they just need you to listen to them, right? And maybe they don't need you to solve it. Maybe they just need you to listen and just hear them out, right? And this is particularly true, I think, a difference between men and women. So women like to just talk things out, right? They don't necessarily want you to give them a solution. We just like to talk, to kind of talk it through, and then oftentimes we'll come up with our own solution as we're talking it out, right? Whereas men, when they're listening to women, I think a lot of times just want to fix it. Like they just want to fix things. They just want to fix things. They're trying to get to the point of like, how can I fix this? And that's not the point for us at all. For women, we just need to talk it out. Like that's part of our process, right? We don't need you to offer like 50 zillion different solutions, right? So just a little tip for men and women relating right there. Okay. This card is I feel like a big deal, a big shift. So this is the leaving card. So this indicates to me that this month you are leaving something. You're either leaving a job, a relationship, a friendship, a home, something that you are leaving this month, okay? So it's that energy of again, like you're stepping away. You are the one that's leaving. It's not someone that's leaving you. You are the one that's leaving, whether that's emotionally, physically, energetically, spiritually, however that is. But it's this essence of pulling away, drawing back. And then there is also forgiveness that needs to happen as it relates to that. So maybe you're leaving because you've been hurt. Maybe you're leaving because you don't feel valued. You know, whatever is going on that is causing you to leave, there needs to be forgiveness. And that forgiveness is not for the other person. That is for you. So forgiving yourself and forgiving others only helps you. Because the other person, honestly, most likely doesn't really care, doesn't need your forgiveness. It's you that needs to do the forgiving so that you can let go and cut cords, right? So we really want to be cutting those cords with that. All right, let's see what animal is helping you this month. Oh, we have the coyote coming in. So this is always like a dun-dun-dun kind of card because it's the wise fool. And the coyote is really wanting you to recognize, like, I wouldn't do it this way again, right? Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe something you did or didn't do impacted you and others. And now it's just time to learn. So don't beat yourself up about it, but just learn. What is it that you learned about yourself through that, right? So find the blessing, find the gift in whatever it is that you feel like you did wrong. And again, that I'm using that wrong sort of in quotes because, you know, there is no, I've been working with A Course in Miracles. If that's something that you haven't heard of, it's pretty fascinating. And I've been working with that now for, I think I'm on day 27. I think I'm on day 27. And anyway, one of the things that they talk about is that there is no sin. There's no sin. So it's an interesting perspective on, you know, us feeling like we did something wrong or did someone wrong or that type of thing. It's all just learning. We're all just learning about ourselves and working, focusing on trying to get back to a state of pure love and light here on earth. Okay, we can easily do that when we transition, when we leave this earth. We can easily pop right back into that space of love and light. but not as easy to do it in our physical bodies. But that's our purpose here. So that's what I have for you. That's kind of a heavy duty like giraffe at the very end there for you, Kathy. Sorry about that. So stay tuned for the next video that's going to share with you the magic of Maui and why you might want to spend a week with me and the archangels. Much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and today I'm super excited because I'm going to share a bit more detail about my upcoming retreat on Maui. So as you know, if you've been following me for a while, Maui is a magical place, and it really the essence of Maui, it's hard to actually relay even. And I know the pictures are amazing, and the videos that you guys see that I post all the time on the on the social media, various social media channels are incredible. And it's so much more than that, like just energetically. So this retreat is called Vitally You. And it's really about becoming more who you vitally are, who you truly are. So we're going to tap into that, so many different things that we can do around that, but we're tapping into your higher wisdom. We're tapping into your connection with your environment. We're tapping into bringing more fun into your life. So many different things, right? And so, this retreat is really meant to open you up to dreaming again, to expanding your possibilities and what you are able to create in your life. So the point is to help you create more of that fabulous, maybe fantasy vacation-like lifestyle that you truly desire. And I'm super excited about it. So we are going to be surrounded by angels while we are here. So one of the things that has come in very strongly is that the angels, with my facilitating, the angels will be clearing the space before we even arrive. So the place that we are staying is the Wailea Inn, which is absolutely amazing and gorgeous. And I'll show you some pictures as we move along here. And we are going to clear the space before we even arrive. And each bedroom will be anchored with an angel. And then each individual that is coming to the retreat is also going to be assigned an angel. So I kind of laugh at their wording around that, assigning, because everyone is going to be working through different things, right? When we're there, and different things will come up for you, because Maui has a way of bringing up things to the surface for you to take a look at them so that they can be cleared. So it's kind of like about really allowing you to be able to see your obstacles, see what's blocking you, see where the resistance is in your life to creating what you really desire. And these angels, a specific angel, will be with you throughout the week to help you with that, which is absolutely incredible. Like if you did nothing else all week but just hung out at the villa, or hung out on Maui with your angel, your life would change. But we have a lot more in store for you than just that. So that piece of it is amazing. Angels, the archangels are around me all the time. People that see angels have said that to me many, many times. They're like, do you know there's a bunch of angels around you? And I'm like, yeah, I know that, even though I don't see them, I just hear them. Sometimes I'll see a color, or I'll see something that makes me, that shows me that is the angel that is there. But mainly I just hear them talking to me. So when I hear other people say to me, oh, you have angels around you, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm happy that you can see them, right? But to really spend a week with the angels is absolutely incredible. So just to kind of give you some basics, and then I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that I've already gotten lined up for the retreat. So the basics of the retreat is November 9th through the 15th. We actually will check in at, we can check in starting at 4 on the 9th, and then checkout is by 11 a.m. on the 15th. So it is a 7-day, 6-night retreat. So there'll be 6 evenings that we'll be spending at the villa, at the Wailea Inn Villa. And I'll share with you the link below. It has all the retreat details. So if you want to go in and, like, you know, check out the rooms and all that kind of stuff, you can do that. But I want to share with you here some of the things that are included. So this is an all-inclusive retreat. That's one thing I felt was very, very important coming to Maui, is that you know you're taken care of. So from the minute you arrive, you will be picked up from the airport and brought to the retreat space. If you are staying somewhere else, some people are arriving early, and you know, other people may be staying longer. So we'll work out the details of that as well. But you will get a transportation to the retreat space and back to wherever you're going. If you're staying at another location, you will get that. So that is included. Our villa is just steps from really world-class beaches. Like, some of the best beaches on Maui are literally just right there. There's a park right there, lots of different areas to walk. There's shopping, there's restaurants, there's activities. Literally the cove that we can see from kind of our, like, private beach. And I say private in quotes because no beaches on Maui are private, but this one not too many people know about. I didn't know about it until this. So that was kind of a cool discovery when I discovered this beach. So right near there is a cove where it's really the best place to learn how to stand up paddleboard and to surf. So you have lots of different activities that you can do, snorkeling. There's all kinds of different stuff that you can do also on your own. We have a private pool and a jacuzzi at the villa. So that will be just for our use. It's very private. It's a gated, the facility itself is gated, it's in a little neighborhood actually, which I think is kind of cool. And yet it's a gated property. So all the beach towels, beach chairs, umbrellas, boogie boards, and other beach toys are all included. They have a couple toy closets that have everything in them. And the beach chairs are the great Tommy Bahama ones, where you can actually put it on your back as a backpack. It's really easy to carry. It's got like a little cooler section in the back of it, to a pocket, and other little pockets, place for your drink, all kinds of stuff. So those are awesome. We are going to have healthy, organic, locally sourced as much as we possibly can meals, which are going to include, you know, fresh fruits from Maui, because our fruits are amazing, right? And also potentially locally made kombucha and kefir. I know a company that does that locally, and they're awesome. So, and the chef is going to chatted with her, and she's super excited to create a menu that is based on the plant paradox. So those of you that aren't familiar with that, it's a way to eat that is takes out the gluten and also lectins, because lectins are actually the thing that a lot of people have an issue with, and they don't necessarily even know that. And so a week you're going to be able to, you know, eat this way, and it's delicious. Like, the food is amazing. So super excited about that. We will also have the transportation, obviously, to and from our excursions. That is included as well. So let's get into kind of the fun activities to uplift you during the retreat. So we are going to be offering yoga 3 mornings while you're there. Local gal Jen is going to be teaching yoga, and she's amazing. Like, gosh, she just is so good, and really great about giving different options for different people. She's also she's been on island for a lot of years, and so she has a lot of wisdom to impart around Hawaiian traditions, and she'll bring in some of that for you guys as well. And then 2 days during the week, we are going to offer a Nia dance session. There may actually be some additional sessions that are optional that you can participate in as well. So Beth Giles is going to be teaching those. She's from the Twin Cities, and I'm not going to remember offhand all of the certifications that she has, but amazing. And we're going to be doing that on the beach, on the grassy lawn. There's just doing these things outside, and same thing with yoga. Doing these things outside is just incredible. It just brings things to a whole new level. So there will be some movement there that you can participate in. We are going to do a snorkeling boat cruise. So that is one of my favorite things to do. And typically they always, I know some people are a little bit nervous, maybe aren't as good as swimmers. Typically they always have life jackets or like noodles. That's what I do, just because it is, you know, and I even like, I'm comfortable swimming and stuff like that, but I like to snorkel with a noodle, then I don't have to think about it, right? And it's just, yeah, you can just float around, and typically they'll take us to the turtle cleaning station. So this is a really cool place where turtles go to get the algae eaten off of them. So they actually go into the little station, and the fish come and eat all the algae off of them, and then the next turtle comes in, and it's really super cool to watch, super cool to see, and just tons of turtles. And then of course lots of other sea life, lots of other fish, beautiful, amazing fish that we get to see. So that will be a fun excursion that we'll be doing. We'll also be doing a partial road to Hana. So road to Hana is one of my favorite things to do on the island. I feel like it's a super spiritual journey. Every time I go, there's just this spiritual aspect to it. There's a lot of really spiritual places along there. We are actually going to have two Hawaiian guides. I believe there will be 2. It kind of depends on numbers, but the numbers that I'm calculating that we'll have, we will most likely have 2 guides that will be with us. And we are going to go to a couple of my favorite waterfalls, as well as a few other very spiritual places along the road to Hana. We won't be going all the way to Hana, because that is, you know, that's a long, it's a long trek to go all the way. So we're not going to go all the way, but we're going to do kind of a partial road to Hana, get you guys seeing these amazing, incredible waterfalls that Maui is known for, and then also learning about the Hawaiian culture and the history and what, you know, what these places mean to the Hawaiians. So that I think is really going to be amazing. We are also going to be doing a lei making session and a hula lesson. So, and we'll actually be dancing hula at sunset. I worked that out. So awesome. So I'm really excited about that. That will be an optional thing. People can do it or not do it. You know, obviously if there's something that you're not comfortable with doing or don't want to do, you don't have to, right? But my encouragement is that you experience as much as you possibly can while you're there. And particularly, you know, being in that place of soaking up the wisdom and the knowledge that's available about living aloha, and what does that really mean. So that is the lei making and hula lesson. We're also going to have a full moon mythology bonfire ceremony with that. So they're going to be sharing with us the legend of Maui, the demigod, and more about the history of the Hawaiian Islands, all of that kind of stuff. And then we are going to do an awa ceremony. So awa, I know it as kava from Fiji. So when I was in Fiji, we had kava a number of different times when we were in Fiji. And it's a very sacred ceremony that they do, and the way that they make it is very sacred. So we're going to do an awa ceremony, which is the Hawaiian version of the kava, and that will be with the bonfire, and that coincides with the full moon. So we are going to be doing a full moon release, and this bonfire will happen that same day. So then we are also going to be doing a crystal bowl healing and a sacred cacao ceremony. So that's going to be amazing. A friend of mine gets this really sacred cacao from Costa Rica, and she makes it. If you've ever been to a cacao ceremony, some of you know it usually tastes like crap. Like, it usually doesn't taste very good, but she makes it taste good, and it's a drink, so it's not like, yeah. So it's amazing, and it also has just super healing properties as well. So those are some of the activities that we're going to be doing during the week. Each day, each of the 5 main days, I'm actually going to be focusing on an element. So there's 5 different feng shui elements that we'll be focusing on. So we are going to be focusing on the 5 elements while we are there. So this is something really unique to this retreat that you will not have experienced at any other retreat, I can guarantee. Unless you've been on a feng shui retreat where they have done that. But the 5 elements are fire, water, earth, metal, and wood. And each of the 5 main days, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to be focusing on one of those elements each day. And what that means is that I will be sharing information about that element, obviously, but also the food will relate to that element. The activities that we're doing will relate to that element. If there's yoga that day, yoga will relate to that element in some way, or Nia dance will relate to that element in some way. And I'm super excited, especially about the food aspect of things, about bringing in that element for that particular day. So super excited about that aspect of it. As far as, you know, what is it that you're going to be able to take away from the retreat? We have many transformational experiences that we're going to be offering as well, and these are going to assist you in becoming more vitally you. We are going to be talking, I'm going to be giving you information about daily rituals that you can do. And these are things that you can do when you're at the retreat, and then also be able to take them home with you as well. We are going to be, as I mentioned, focusing on the 5 elements and how to utilize those in your home, in your office, with your life, with your emotions, all of those different things. So we're going to bring in the aspect of elements to that, so you get a lot more information about, like, how can you actually work with the elements to raise your vibration and to become more vitally you. We are going to be doing a 90-day creation process. So this is a signature process that I've developed from a couple different, I pulled it from a couple different things, and it just works really well to help you focus for a 90-day period. So I feel like the year planning is especially in this now dynamic of the 5D where things are changing so fast, it's really hard to plan a whole year out. I like the 90 days, it's an easier chunk, and you do seem to make more progress when we do that. So we have the 90-day creation. We're also going to do 50 fun things for business and for life. So you're going to be able to creating these lists of 50 fun things that you can do in your life, and also 50 fun things for your business, to help bring more of that lighter, playful energy into those aspects. So that's going to be amazing. I'm super excited about that. We're also going to be kind of digging into the emotions. As I mentioned, Maui has a way of bringing things up. So we are going to, I'm going to share with you tools of how you can work with emotions, and how does resistance show up in your life, like to recognize when it's resistance that's blocking you, and to actually help you see what might be blocking you from doing what you need to be doing, or moving forward on a project that maybe you're super excited about, but it just doesn't seem to be flowing. So we're going to be working with that aspect of things. You'll learn some new tools around that. I will also be sharing feng shui for your office, and the participants in the retreat, you guys, will be able to bring, or actually send, hopefully, to me ahead of time, pictures of your office, as well as just a drawn floor plan, and then I'll use that to help teach and to show people, everyone, you know, what are some of the things that we can do to shift the energy in our office to make it more supportive for us. So that's going to be amazing. I'm so excited about all of this. So excited. And then, of course, the angels want to come in, and we are going to be doing a full session with the angels about deepening your connection with your spiritual team, of angels and guides, and also get you in a place where maybe you're a little bit more open to hearing what they have to say, and get you communicating more with your spiritual team and your angels and guides. So that's going to be an amazing session. And I may actually do some, I may just do some like a gallery style readings in that session as well. We'll see. We'll see what they have in store. We never know. So it's amazing. And then I also have a swag bag that I'm going to be giving each participant that is going to have just some things that'll really help you on your journey when you get home. These are things that will assist you, and I'm not gonna give you any hints because I want it to be a surprise. And so yeah, super excited about that. So you're going to be surrounded by angels all week long. You're going to be in a beautiful setting. Maui is amazing. The energy of Maui will change you. In 1 week, you will experience more personal and spiritual growth than you may have experienced in years. It is that powerful, just the energy of it. And I'm getting chills as I'm sharing that. So if you are in a space where you are ready to get yourself set up for 2020, because it's coming very, very soon, and this retreat is in November. If you're ready to get set up for 2020 and to really become more vitally you, check out the links below for additional information and registration. So, and of course, spaces are limited. I only have so much space in the villa, and so if you're interested in this, if you're feeling the call, and that's the one thing I would say is check in with yourself and make sure that you're getting a yes, right? Getting a full body yes around that. And not to say that you won't have some resistance, because often when we're called to do things that are for our higher good, there is resistance. So there may be some resistance, but typically you can feel the excitement. You maybe get chill bumps, chicken skin as we call it here in Hawaii. You might get the angel bumps, just that confirmation that, oh yeah, this is right and true and I need to be there. So I know the angels have been telling me that they are going to be bringing this to the people that need to see this. So if you're watching this video, that is like one sign right there, right? So have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. So much love, so much aloha. Hope to see you in Maui in November.